Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited and feeling a little, I'm not sure. So last week, Marina asked me if she could move away, and I am a creature of habit. I don't like change, and so then I said no. But then, unbeknownst to me, later on in the week, we had a campsite villager come into my camp, and I rarely get campsite villagers, and I also rarely get campsite villagers that I like. And so that happened. We had a campsite villager who wanted to move in, and I said yes, and the villager that wanted to leave was Marina. And so I let that happen, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tore up about it. I really loved Marina. We spent this time decorating this yard, but I said yes. So then, who is that mystery villager that made me change my heart on Marina and let her go? Well, here's this house. If you recognize the house, you'll know who this is. So I'm really excited about this villager who moved in. Like I said, fell in love instantly, and I just had to have them on my island. So without further ado, let's introduce you to who I said yes to. And that is the wonderful Eric. So Eric was that villager in my campsite, and I took one look at him, and I saw his little antlers, and I saw his little sweater, and he was so sweet, so I couldn't not ask him to move in. If you've never seen the inside of Eric's house, this is what it is. It's a very pretty winter wonderland. You have snow carpet that crunches underneath your feet, which is so fun. It made me really excited for the winter season to start. So I asked Eric to move in to my village, and he's a cutie, and I'm really happy about it. I miss Marina a lot. I really do, and I would love to have her back. But for right now, Eric is here. So we today are going to decorate Eric's new mountain home. We moved the house from the beach back to the foresty area of my island. I felt like that was the best place for Eric, and we have all of this amazing cottagey kind of furniture to place down here. So we have some log furniture, some leaf pattern furniture, some log stakes, and just a bunch of wood colored items. Crafted a whole bunch of stuff. And so I'm just going to start putting stuff down just to kind of get an idea of what the things are and where the space is. This is kind of an awkward space, right? Because it's right in front of my river, and I have my I call it my midnight garden, where I have a lot of my black and purple flowers. Someday that'll change and have something else there, but for now that's kind of where my black flowers live. I'm just putting stuff in places now. Like, there's not going to be any rhyme or reason to the experiments that I am conducting right now. I just want to see where things lay and how they look in different places. I really liked all of this furniture that I chose for Eric's yard. And this yard is, like I said, kind of in a weird spot. It's not a lot of room. I didn't want to change my paths too much, and I do have this tree here that I wanted to leave. Because if you think of forests and things and people who live in more mountainy areas, you just have giant trees just in your yard and you work around them. So that was kind of what I was doing here. I wanted to make sure that tree stayed, and I just worked around it, trying out different items and different pieces of furniture. Ultimately, I really like this bench here, and I have my little lamp, which I love. I have those just everywhere in my island, and I put a little ukulele. Um, a little bit more about Eric is he is a lazy villager, and for those of you keeping count, uh, this makes for my third lazy villager. So I've been lovingly calling my town for a little while Lazy Town because I have Jeremiah, I have Weber, and now I have Eric. And I just like to imagine that these three boys just spend all day with each other talking about who knows what and having snacks and talking about bugs and things. So that's always fun. I think that the lazy villagers are super cute and very chill, so they very much match with my personality. I'm still on the hunt for a cranky villager because I want to get all the reactions. And I think that if we find the right cranky villager, they would fit right in with the residents here on Plumera. But for now, Eric is here. I don't know if he's going to be here forever, but he's definitely growing on me. He's very, very cute. He takes great pictures around the island as well. So I've been really enjoying him, and also him hanging around up here in my foresty area makes a lot more sense than maybe Jeremiah, where I have him further away from, water and things like that. And I'm not sure if Jeremiah is actually a frog or a toad, but for right now, he's up here as well. I was thinking about moving him down next to Weber by the pond that we just put in. So maybe we'll move some folks around. So yeah, right now I am checking things out, and I, for the most part, struggled a little bit with these stakes. I love using them. I wish they were more like fencing, where you could make, like a stack of them and install them like fences and not items. I was really having a hard time with the placement of these. I'm not gonna lie. I move these around so much, and you'll see that as I start putting furniture and patterns down. But overall, I'm really happy with using them in designs, especially the more like mountainy or natural looking designs. This area, I liked it for a second, but then I decided I wanted more furniture in this space. And I wasn't really sure if I liked taking away the furniture that I had there before. I do have a record player there that plays music because I do like to have different themed music throughout my island. So I try to put down as many music players as I can. And I try to buy or get as many KK Slider songs as I can, just so that I can have a variety of tunes in different areas of my island. So that's been fun to collect different musics for different areas, or think about different areas in my island when I'm either requesting songs or discovering new music at resident services where I can just buy a record. I go on a kick where I make it a point to go in every day and buy a new record, but then I forget. I love the maple leaf. I love catching them, as you can see. I'm not super good at it. I do miss quite a bit, actually, but I think that I got a lot better with this floating leaf event. I was horrible during the cherry blossom event, and I'm not sure if maybe those were harder or there were less of them, but I feel like I took more of an effort to be aware of the maple leaves, and also more aware of just the balloons to get the DIYs. back for the cherry blossom event, I didn't get very many, and I also didn't get very many of the DIYs either, which is really disappointing because now I see them in different pictures or different islands that I see online, and I think I got like maybe 3 DIYs for that event, and so I've been very diligent for both the maple leaf event and the mushroom event, and I think I got quite a few of them now, or most of them. So in here now I'm starting to look at what else I can add to this space, because I felt like I had a lot of furniture, but now with the space, I was, they're spaced out a little bit more. So I wanted to kind of see what else I can put in and, place around this area to make it a lot more homey. So I went into the mushroom furniture. I haven't really crafted any mushroom furniture up until this point, and I've been seeing a lot of the mush lamps, and I think they are so cute. So I went in here and customized some red ones to add around Eric's house, and I'm really happy. And I actually had another campsite villager while we were filming this, so it wasn't anyone that I knew or really wanted to have on my island, so just to pop in and say hello, and I hope she had a good stay while she was here. So now I'm going to put down these mush lamps and get a feel for their placement. Like I said, I really love these, and especially I love that I was making this build at nighttime so I could see them lit up and how they would look, and I don't know, I'm really happy with them. I'm glad that I customized them in the red. I was going back and forth between the red and the yellow, and so I'm really happy I went with the red ones because they are unique. I know that I'm sure a lot of people use them because they are very, very cute, but I love them a lot. So now I'm picking everything up, and it's time to throw some patterns down. So I'm just gonna go with some natural flowers and just place my items on top of there, and they're just peeking out from the bottom of the furniture, which is great. And then here I used my little rug pattern to place underneath my chair, and as you can see, I had to move the stakes around just to put patterns down and make it work. And sometimes, and that's the fun part about builds, is that you really just have to tinker with the space and move things around, and I really like doing it. So I wanted to have a fire because Eric is a mountain friend, and I thought it would be really fun if he had a little fire pit in front of his little chair. So I used my little stone circle to place the fire on top of, kind of like, when you build a campfire, you have a circle of stones. You can't really see it, but I know it's there, so that makes me happy. And so here's my epic struggle with the wood spikes. So I just keep moving them and keep working the area until we get to a place where we're happy with it. And then ultimately, it is what it is for now. And I'll see if I can have another stroke of genius here with these wood spikes. And I really wanted to make them work, but it just wasn't working. So I'm just gonna hold on to those for now and see what we can come up with. This table, the little leaf table, I love it. And they actually have one very similarly at IKEA that I've seen. So I just love seeing furniture that you can actually buy and then, have that in the game. So yeah, just putting patterns down now, trying to find spots for things. I decided to actually put the wood spikes here in front of my little mush lamp, which I think works way better than having this closed off area that I had going on here. And plus the path there is quite thin, so you have to have the ability to move around and not get too stuck. And now I am putting patterns down where my little bench and ukulele are, and I'm trying to pull things around. I'm not sure if it's easier to just pick everything up and then place it again or pull it. And then I plopped one of my white flowers down and finishing it off with more little daisy patterns. I love that daisy pattern. I use it all the time because it's just so dainty and so natural, and I think the scale of it to the size of the triangles in the grass just matches so well. And then I just downloaded these new little wood circles. They're little stepping stone like wood circles, and I think they look really cute with my actual stepping stone pattern. So we are incorporating those in as well. And now I'm just kind of checking everything out. I'm getting to the point now where I think I have everything placed down, but I still have a few more items in my pockets, and I decided against having the flowers there, but I went ahead and planted some tried and true weeds because you can't go wrong with weeds. And then I also, because I shake my trees, I wanted to make sure that they worked. So you never want to get stung by wasps. It's not fun to get stung, and also I collect wasps to, make money, so I don't want to lose out on my 5 wasp catches a day. And now I'm just trying to make this last wood stakes work. I thought maybe matching with my other one in front of my mush lamp would work, but the tile space is not big enough, is not big enough, so I couldn't place it there. So I just decided to put it here in front of my little white flower here. So it's kind of like a little fence, and it matches with the other one there, so it looks really nice. And then finally, for my last little touches here, I had a clothesline. So I felt that my clothesline would look really cute right behind here. So I just plopped it in at the last moment. And there it is. That's it. So let's take a slow walk around. I know that you've seen it while I've been building it, but final looks here. We have our little sitting area for Eric. Maybe he's going to read a book or look at the stars at night. We have our little maple pond stone and our ukulele and our lamp. And then over here is our bridge from our forest area with our music playing, our campfire. I'm just really happy with how this turned out. It looks so inviting. If you were walking through and saw this yard, you'd probably want to take a seat here in front of the fire and really enjoy the beautiful night sky. It's very nice here, especially when we have shooting stars. I'm really, like I said, super happy with this build and how it came out, and it looks super cute from across the river. So when you first come into my forest and you can see it across the way, it's pretty adorable. I have some work to do here with my black flowers, but we'll get there. Everything's a work in progress. So thank you everyone for stopping in and helping me through my loss of Marina and getting me excited about Eric and building his new front yard. Really, really happy with how it came out. And yeah, it's great to have new villagers. I still miss Marina a lot, but I am excited about Eric, and I think he'll look really cute walking around in the snow. So thank you everyone, and I hope to see you all in my next video, and check out some of my other videos. All right, see you next time. Bye!